It's homes like 21 Baylieu Street that define my mere existence as an auctioneer. It is what real estate is all about. Sweaty palms, elevated heart rates, that feeling that you're even half a chance. Embrace those feelings. Have a crack. Your home is your castle. And it's not just you that's nervous today. All the neighbours are bursting with excitement about who they're going to be welcoming the new kids on the block. I'm Damien Cooley. On behalf of Andrew McCann and the whole team at Jellis Craig, we sell to you today 21 Baylieu Street in Point Lonsdale. Together with 750 square metres of pancake flat level land, we sell you all is and is noted in the agreement, and merely require your signature and 1/10 of the purchase price at the fall of the hammer. At this point, the sole responsibility will take over to the purchaser. We guarantee you vacant possession 60 to 90 days from today's date and require your signature. There is one hell of a list of terms of sale, folks, so I won't bother boring you with all of them, but don't underestimate their importance. If you are bidding today, I do require you to hold a paddle and show that each and every time that you bid. It should be no surprise to note that today's sale is subject to a reserve price. That figure may astound you. For those of you who are bidding on behalf of a third party, please give me a copy of written authorisation that authorises you to do so. My vendor is entitled to have 2 bids today. I will place them on their behalf if necessary, and I'll even go so far as to declare them as a vendor's bid. Should any dispute in the bidding arise, as the auctioneer, my decision will be final. Are there any questions?
Damien?
Sir.
I'm advised that because I've got a client who's looking to demolish the home and build a brand new home. We were given a copy of a quote from the agents from Geelong Asbestos Removals that won't be open for inspections. And it seems to imply that there will be no problems either demolishing the home or removing the asbestos. Can I rely on that information to bid here today?
I would always state, sir, that you should rely on your own investigations. Most likely, if you were provided with a quote from the agent or a representative of the agency, normally you see a disclaimer. It's usually in really fine print and about size 4 font 4. So please do rely on your own investigations with regards to that. But you're buying a great house in a fabulous position, and I'd like to think that'll give you confidence to own it today. Are there any other questions?
Yes,
sir. You know the Russell family very well, sir.
I do. Look, in that time that I've lived here, there's many cases of the Bairnsdale ulcer, which is transmitted by mosquitoes in the summertime. And this is a potentially life-threatening condition, but I don't see any reference in your documentation there about mosquito.
I must admit, sir, it's the first time that I've ever heard of that, but you probably noticed the light pole out the front. That always told me that it was a great sign of man's ability to harness electricity, and I doubt you're going to have any problems with mosquitoes today, sir. Are there any other questions? In our world of knee-jerk reactions, owning a home for more than 5 or 10 years is a decent amount of time. Now, after 5 decades, we extract the keys for the next custodians to take up occupancy. All the best stuff came out of the 60s. The Beatles, Audrey Hepburn, dare I say it, my bag of fruit. But none could compete with the foresight of the Russell family a couple of generations ago. Today you buy the best position, in the best street, in their original condition, with a couple of bedrooms and more foliage than the Royal Botanic Gardens of Melbourne. This cracking home offers you memories like no other. William Lawrence Baylieu himself would be proud to sit at the dining table and enjoy Nan's Sunday roast. With 30 purchase of level land and only 1 stubby to the surf club, this home has stood the test of time. Sure, you might renovate or build your dream home with the council's handshake, but this is a place where the kids can top and tail, a place where everyone is involved in the community. This is a place where you've got an automatic ticket in the Friday night meat raffle at the Golfie. It's a place of values and a solution of substance. Dale Kerrigan reckons Bonnie Doon's the place to be. Tell him he's dreaming. 21, Bayview Street, Point Lonsdale. What's the cartwheel price to buy it today? Who's going to kick me off for an opening bidder offer to commence the auction? Low and fast, I don't mind. I'd like to think you'd see value in the vicinity of $1 million. Be pretty easy to get the auction underway, folks. It is here to be bought. We've given you every indication to own it, and it just needs to be at a good offer to start. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, sir. 1.4, strong bid, I appreciate it, sir. Be $1,400,000. Let's give him a big round of applause for the first bid at $1.4 million. Thank you, sir. And the bid is right in front, bid $1,400,000. So who's going to give me 100 to take me straight to $1.5 million? The bid is in front, bid $1,400,000. I'll take 100 to rise to make it $1.5 million. Bid's right in front now, bid $1,400,000 first at $1.4 million. 5, thank you, ma'am. $1,450,000, I appreciate your offer. Bids at $1,450,000. Sir, do we go straight to 1.5, shall we? At $1,450,000. Ladies bid. Bids at $1,450,000. Who's going to give me 50? Make it $1.5 million once. At $1,450,000 twice. Bids at $1,450,000. Bid third and final time before it goes, folks. I'll place the bid on behalf of my vendor, ma'am, and make it 1.5 against your bid. Bids at $1,500,000. That's the seller's bid, folks, at $1,500,000 against you both now. I'd welcome you back in. I've got 1.5, ma'am. You can go above that if you like. Bid's my offer, ma'am, at $1,500,000. I'm very happy to make it $1,550,000 if you like. At $1,500,000, I've got to go that way, not halfway. Once. 1.5's the money. Sir, do I call on you now and make it $550,000? Thank you. At $1,550,000, here's the bid. 6. 1.6, the money on the right. Ladies, bid at $1,620,000. $1,620,000, right in front, ma'am. Same again. At $1,620,000, here's the bid once. 1,620,000 twice. At $1,620,000, 30. $1,630,000, back with a lady against you in front, against the right at $1,630,000. Sir, come with me, make it 20, call it 50. At $1,630,000 once, $1,630,000 twice, $1,640,000, welcome aboard, sir, at $1,640,000, bids at $1,640,000. Maybe he wants to buy a site at $1,640,000, here's the money once, $1,640,000 twice, at $1,640,000, ma'am. $1,645,000, I appreciate your bid. At $1,645,000, sir. 1,645 is the bid on the left-hand side. At $1,645,000 once. Offers left twice. 1,645 is the bid. Who's going to take me straight to 50? Bid third and final, all done. Any better offer above $1,645,000. Sellers bid with me, folks, at $1,650,000 against your bid, sir. Bids with me at 1,650, sir. 1.7, I like your style, sir. Great offer. 1.7 million, I like your spunk. Here's the bid. 705, is it, sir? $1,705,000. Back with a gentleman at $1,705,000. $1,715,000. $1,715,000. 20. $1,720,000 up the back. 1,720 is the money once. $1,720,000 twice. At $1,720,000, ma'am, how are we going? 1,720, it's right up the back. Bids at $1,720,000. Sir, come with me, make it 5 if you like, or 30. Sir, $1,720,000 once, twice, third all done. Any better offer above $1,720,000. Quickly before it goes, folks. You bidding, sir? No, it's not, sir. $1,720,000. I'll give you every opportunity to own it. 2.5, thank you. $1,720,000, 2.5,000. $1,720,000, 7.5's on the right. 1,727 7.5. Ladies bid. $1,730,000. $1,730,000's on the left. Bids at $1,730,000. Ma'am, do we say 5? 1,730. Sir, how are we going? $1,730,000. Here's the bid once. 1,730,000 twice. $1,740,000. I like your style. 742.5. $1,742.5 once. $1,747.5. 1,747.5 once. $1,747.5 twice. Third all done. $1,747,500. Quickly, ladies bid, is there any better offer above $1,747,500? Quickly before we sell it, sir, be very clear. I'm going to sell this today. The bid is here. It's the ladies' offer, $1,747.5, and it's going to be sold. Highest bidder is going to own it. Don't lose it now. At 1,747,500 once, twice. Third time before I sell. Any better offer above $1,747,500? 50. 1,750,000. He just came back in. 1,750,000. 2.5. At 1,750,000. 2.5. 57.5. 1,757.5. 58.5. 1,758.5. Ma'am, sir, what are you doing? 1,758.5. 23. 63.5. 1,763.5. 1,763.5. Ladies bid. 1,707. Yes, it is. 1,763.5. We're selling it. I hope so. 1,763.5 once. 1,764.5. 1,764.5. 764.5. 774.5. At 1,774.5. 1,774.5 once. 1,774.5 twice. Third all done. Any better offer at 1,774.5? 1,775. 1,775, ma'am. Bids at 1,775. Here's the bid. 1,775. We're selling it today. Once. 1,775 twice. 77.5. 777.5, sir. 1,777,500. What would you like to do? 1,777,500 is the ladies' bid on the right-hand side. To make it 82.5 is here. 82.5 on the left-hand side. 82.5. You said that to me the other day as well. 782.5. 1,780. No, you really did. 1,782.500 at $1,782.500. It didn't work last time. I don't reckon it's going to work this time either. 1,782.5, ma'am. 1,790. Ladies bid at 1,790. So the lady holds the bid now at 1,790. We're selling it today at 1,790. Here's the money. Here for outright sale once. At 1,790,000, sir, 10 more will make it 180 if you like to own it today. 1,790,000 twice. Third all time before we go. 1,795,000. 1,795. Bids at 1,795, ma'am. I thought you had it too. At 1,795, here's the bid once. 1,795 twice. At 1,795. Selling it today. Once, twice, third time before we sell it. Is there any better offer above $1,795,000? Quickly before we sell it. All done. Sold. Congratulations, sir. Well bought.